Hello, Stephanie.
Hello, David.
How are you doing?
What am I doing?
How are you doing?
Oh, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Good. I'm glad of that.
Finally got myself a car.
Well, congratulations. I am glad. What kind is it?
It is a Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, those are nice. Nice room and
Yeah,
everything else. Good. Where do you live again?
Kansas City.
Okay. There is because what you said is an awesome vehicle. However, gas is gas. There's a um an app called Upside.
Love that.
Okay. And I don't know if you ever heard of it, but Upside is well, it's an app that actually it's pretty easy to use, but it picks select gas stations near you. Okay, and you go there, get a receipt. Got to get a receipt, and then you put the receipt in, and it gives actual cash back. It's connected to your account. So take a look into it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It's about 25 cents off a gallon. Now that might not be like much, but it adds up. So.
Yeah.
All right. We'll wait a few minutes. Hey, Kai.
Hey, Coach David. Good morning, Coach David.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty well this morning. Just getting the day started.
I understand. It's 9 o'clock over here.
Yes, it is.
People on the West Coast have 27 hours. Anyway,
Morning,
today,
David.
today we is gonna talk about marketing yourself as an actor. How many here, by a show of hands, right now? Okay. How many? I'll be honest. How many people like go like this about the word marketing? Anybody? Yeah, I understand.
No, I like it.
There's a right way of marketing, and I'm going to use this. I don't use it very often. There's a wrong way of marketing. I'm going to tell you the right way, in my experience, and what I'm continuing to learn, and the wrong way. So, if you have the privilege of having a notebook in front of you, if you're driving, keep your eyes on the road. Okay. But because this is going to be recorded anyway, and you're going to receive it from good old 99, whom I love. And I'm going to tell you right now, part of marketing right now, and you can do this. I'm on the fence of the word if, because I can't control what you do, but I'm going to tell you what you should do. Look on your history of 99 every day. That's what I said. Every day. We do everything. We do different things every day out of habit. Make that a habit. Okay. um, because you will find gold. Okay, that's very important. Um, so that's the first thing I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, now marketing. I'm going to I'm going to give you the do's and don'ts. Okay, marketing is well, like Erica said, I have business marketing experience. That helps a heck of a lot. Now, one thing that um, Facebook and even LinkedIn and Twitter, all those social medias, which are not social at all. They're electronic. But if they know the powers that be know if they called it electronic media, we wouldn't be interested. Why? Because we're social. We want to connect on a personal basis. Okay, we've always been that way. That's how God created us, right? So okay, make sure that you keep your microphone on, unless you have a question. Okay. Um, Thank you. So they call it social media. And why? Because they know how to market. Whoa, they know how to market. They know exactly what to do because they do something that we don't do, not necessarily because we don't have the software, which is true. We don't have Facebook software. Okay. We don't. Not what they have. Okay. Theirs is like very advanced. We have some access to it, but Um, they know the algorithms. They study it. Okay. We're social creatures and we have different things that we do: acting, dancing, business, you name it. Everybody here is a treasure chest of a lot of different facets of their life, kind of like a diamond shining, you know. So that's cool, Jay. And so what do they know that we don't? Well, they watch us. We are not in a information age like we were in the 90s. It's called surveillance age. You don't believe me? You can find anybody on the internet if you look hard enough, right? That's called surveillance. So they survey us, they surveil us. Why? Because all of a sudden, have you ever experienced this? I'm talking about marketing stuff. Stay with me, okay? Have you ever looked up and you were interested in something, right? And you looked it up, and all of a sudden you start getting ads about the same thing or very close related. That's called algorithms. A rhythm is like the ocean, okay? We see it almost every day. The rhythm of the ocean going back and forth, in and pulls out, in and pulls out. So what we put in, we get out, okay? It's nothing, the universe must be speaking to me. No, it's not speaking to you. That's called algorithms, okay? It's math, all right? So they keep an eye on it. So they know about marketing. Now, here's the thing that you and I, as laymen, I'm going to say the word layman. Kai Brown is very accurate. 99% of the time, somebody is watching you. Sound reminds me of that old song. Somebody's watching me. You know, it's true. That's a good one, Kai. Even when your phone is off, and you can look this up, it's true, and they're unabashed about the whole thing because it's controlled by the government. Okay, this because who do you think put up the satellites in the atmosphere? But this, okay, even if it's off, it records you. Okay, the most obvious thing is what's its name? Alexa. Alexa. You know it. You know, sometimes I know my nephew has it, and he can be silent, not saying a word now, and it'll speak on its own. It's like, what the heck is that? Okay, it's an electronic, but you know. Anyway, also it has like 3 or more cameras on the back. Why do you need more than one?
True.
You just take a picture. It's all because, you know, and this is not very popular, or some people have it. I'm trailing back. I'm giving you this for a reason. You know those doorbells that have a video on it?
Ring.
Yeah, bing. Okay, all right. And you think, well, I'm gonna watch out and see. You know, chances are very low. No one of ill repute is going to come to your door. Okay, but they actually make that, you know, through the commercials, and we believe it. Here's the thing. Have you ever like looked at someone and they looked at you? In other words, if you can see them, they can see you. Makes sense, you know, obviously. Well, it's the same with the doorknob. Yeah, that's coming. They if you can see them, the government can see you because it's government issued. Just saying. Look it up for yourself. Now, I told you all that real life conspiracy, okay? Conspiring, planning to tell you this. Let's go back to your acting career, okay? Your acting career, your speaking career, your singing, your voiceover, all of that, okay? Which I teach my students. So marketing, all right? Marketing, I'm going to tell you what not to do to market your acting career, what not to do. And it may sting a little because you and I are both used to it, okay? But I've learned something. You have, excuse me, you put up a post in social media. You put up a post on LinkedIn or TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, right? Okay. And you're hoping like this, whether you admit or not, I hope someone likes what I put up. It'll make me feel significant. Everybody needs that, okay? I'm not knocking it. But everybody, and then you randomly put up things, right? If a farmer, if a farmer would go out, and I'm talking about old biblical times, okay? I know they use machinery now, but basically, this is what farmers do. They throw out seed, throw out seed, throw out seed, throw out seed, okay? Some will grow, some won't grow. Why? Well, that depends on the soil. Did you till the soil? Now, because some of them will fall on rocky ground, some of them will fall on weeds that'll choke it out, and some will be fertile. It depends. Okay, all right, but that's what we do in social media. That's what we do as layman marketers. I'm telling you what not to do. When we market something, okay, and we put it out there, and we give people an impression of who we are or who we're not. AI, you know and we use it as a toy. I'm not against playing entertainment and fun. I am against what not to do as an actor because it's show business. Show business. Okay. Right. So if you don't find the right soil, your seed's not going to grow. You're not. It's not going to grow. At least not the way you want it. You'll starve. Okay. As an actor, socially and economically, if you don't plant the right seed in the right soil. Okay. Your seed inside you is your talent. And your talent is great, but you have to develop into a skill. In other words, you have to get out there and actually work. Okay. All right. This is information you're receiving, what I'm giving you now, as well as the other coaches in 99, okay, which I recommend highly that you connect with when they have their sessions with you. But if you take the information without action is useless. It is. You can store up a whole bunch of. I have this great library. Wow. Yeah. Look at all those acting books. Wow. And psychology. Wow. How many have you read? None. Well, I perused one in the last month, but I've been busy with brushing my teeth and combing my hair and blowing my nose. It's been a rough week. Rough month. No, it's useless. You got to crack the book open in order to get something. So you need to do that. So so basically what I'm saying with all my fluff is this: don't randomly post. Well, David, what do you do? I'm about to tell you. Okay, don't randomly post. Here's what you do. And here's what I've learned. Okay. If you really want to know somebody online and offline, of course, you talk to them. Don't talk to their Facebook page. Don't randomly shout outside. I'm being silly, but don't randomly shout to someone on the beach or in the city because they're not going to respond. They might by running away, but if you don't know them, get to know people on a personal basis. Now, here's the thing. You're tilling your soil, right? Which is your acting, which is making time each day like you do today, 35 people here, to do the stuff, to learn and to unlearn what you have learned. I watched Star Wars last night. You must unlearn what you have learned. Okay. You need to get away from things that don't work into the things that do work. Okay. So here's the opposite of posting. Say, for instance, and I want you to think big. Okay. Now, don't think small. Okay. Sometimes we want to sabotage ourselves because we're afraid. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. What you do is, say, for instance, you want to contact a cinematographer. You want to contact someone of renown. Okay. Someone I'm picking things here that I've done before. You want to contact Henry Winkler, from Happy Days. He's approachable. Okay. He's a very nice man. Okay. You want to approach Don Most, which my wife and I know personally. You want to approach different people that know more than you. Hence the reason why you're here. Hence the reason why I look for people who know more than me. Okay. And actually, if you have mutual friends with them and talking online, okay, friend them. If you don't have mutual friends, send them a message. Well, David, they don't accept messages. Okay. Do they have a website? Jim Carrey has a website. Okay. Reba McEntire has a website. They do. So you contact them. And this is the thing where you stop. I don't know about you, but as everybody here, have you ever been intimidated?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're intimidated, Leslie, by people of renown. Well, they are so greater than me. I don't know how to approach them.
Mhm.
Well, no, 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 no. Avoid that. Pardon me. Avoid that stupidity. STOOPID. Okay. Avoid that and just do it anyway. You're just people. Recently, my wife and I met Isaac Singleton, and he is through one of my students in my school, acting school, introduced me, and so we did a round table, which we do on Fridays. And he's if you ever saw Anger Management, he's the guy that tased Adam Sandler sitting next to Jack Nicholson. Calm down, sir. He has a really deep voice. He played in Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp. So, and he's a very humble guy, very nice guy. You want to talk to me on the phone? I go, what? It's like, okay, But he quickly he was more interested in me than I was in him, if that's possible. So my point is, just reach out. You've got to reach for the stars, and you're going to hit a planet, because planets are closer to us than the stars. But anyway, so this is what you do. I'm going to be practical for you guys today, and I'll call on Kai in a minute, and if you have questions or comments, Q&A me us. But today, and you do have time, you're here, you're alive. That means you have time. If you weren't here, well, I'm sorry, you're gone. Okay, but think of different people in the hit, and people that you admire. Okay, no fair trying to get a hold of like Betty Davis or Jimmy Stewart. They're gone. Okay, don't waste your time. Okay, but get a hold of, reach out to people, be that, and it's going to be uncomfortable if you're not used to it. It still is with me, but I got to get over that hump of my ego. Well, gee, what if they don't like me? What if they don't even know you? How in the world do they even like you or not like you? Seriously. Okay. Let's just reach out, talk to them, send them a message, and you'll be amazed sometimes. And yes, everybody's busy. Don't assume that they're too busy. They're busy with their work, and you're part of their work because you're a fan. Okay. You're an inquisitor. And connect with them. Again, here's what you do. If you can email them, email them. Okay. And be polite and be nice. Be your nice self, business self. Introduce yourself. If you can contact them through Facebook or messaging, how it is with social media, then do that. If you have mutual friends, feel free to reach out and friend them. Okay. If you're not friends with them, don't do that. Okay. It's just a polite way in this 21st century crazy world we live in. Like there was one person, his name is Danela, right? He's a voiceover artist, and he's done a lot of different voiceovers. I mean, he's really good. Okay. For companies and commercials and things. So I reached out to him, and he was excited, whoa, you're excited. A lot of times we don't see our own value. That's in the hands of other people, and that's a good thing anyway. Things like, hey, I like three people, me, myself, and I. Aren't I wonderful? No one likes that. Okay. No one is going to be attracted to that. Deem other people more important than you, and they will respond in like manner. Okay. So basically, I'm speaking to myself too. Get off your butt and start really using. I'm going to give you another piece of advice here. It's gold, actually. Focus on, here it is. How many people in here, by a show of hands or Q&A, have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, which is Twitter. It used to be Twitter, and had TikTok. Okay, don't be shy. Okay, yeah, exactly. Boom, 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 boom. Right, and how many people go on all of them every day? I got to check this, check this, check, check. Right? Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a bad thing. I'm going to tell you why. Okay. Number one, it scrambles your brain like scrambled eggs in the morning. Okay. If you happen to like that kind of dish. And it's too much. For instance, I'll give an example. Okay. That have to do with marketing. But I like to use stories. Okay. That's how we learn best. And I remember. Okay. If you set your GPS and you're going in a direction, and if you do not go in that direction, it interrupts you and reroutes you. Okay. All right. And that's good because you want to get to a destination. Social media has, and they know what they're doing, and they're not evil, they're business. Okay. They have this idea, oh, social, everybody wants to be social. So people come up with these things. Okay. And it scrambles everything, and you feel exhausted, even though you've been 3 hours on the computer and you've done something, but you really haven't. Okay. So here's the thing. I got this from Dean Graciosi because I'm a certified life coach as well with Tony Robbins, and Dean Graciosi and Tony Robbins are like this. Okay. They're best friends. He said this, and it was fascinating. Okay. Focus for a week. It's going to take some discipline about your marketing. Only, I use that word, and you have to be your own critic and hold yourself accountable. Hold fast on one social platform for a full week. Don't check the other ones. This is for you. Okay, you're a human being before you're a marketer, before you're an actor, before you're a human being. And be kind to your brain. Give it a GPS, okay? Facebook for a whole week. Dive in. Connect with as many people as in your area of interest and passion as you possibly can, only on Facebook, and see what comes up. Has anybody here, I'm going to pick on somebody. I'll pick on Stephanie. Is that okay, Stephanie Bailey?
Sure. Go ahead.
Have you ever looked at, say, for instance, you've been working hard and everything else, and just life, and your house is a mess, okay? And the bedroom is messed up. The closets need revamping, and the kitchen is, well, it could be better, and living room and the lawn needs to be done. Have you ever had a week like that? Days like
Sure.
that? Yeah. Okay. All right. And it's a little bit, okay, like that. Okay. The easiest way to do this is one room at a time. You turn your head. It's amazing how God created us to do this. Okay. And you focus on one thing, and you have the satisfaction, the peace, the clarity of mind. I did that closet. I didn't want to. Now what do? Now I'm going to move to the bedroom because it's connected with the closet. And after I do that, then I'm going to do this. Okay. You have to have a plan, and you have more control over your emotions because you're adding your thoughts to it and you're planning, and then you feel fulfilled, right? Same thing with social media. Consider, I'm going to open this chapter of my life on Facebook for a week, and then strategically, I'm going to learn from that. And then I'm going to go over here on Instagram and focus only on that. This is the way people get popular. Okay. This is the way people market successfully, by focusing on one thing at a time, kind of like horses in Central Park. They have these blinders on. Why? So they don't freak out by all the traffic and stuff. It's to keep them calm and directed. Okay. We're not a horse. We have a free will. So you have to learn to do this instead of this. This is why it seems to take so long for you to get known. Okay. How many here? This is another part of marketing. Okay. How many here audition? I know it's a silly question from this group, but how many people audition? Okay. Jean Paul, are you there?
I am here, yes.
Sweet. All right. Whoa, deep voice. Are you
Yeah.
like really tall?
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
Oh wow. Tell me about your acting career.
I was actually my acting career started in middle school of all things. I was in Calamity Jane and I played Francis Fryer when I was in drag for half the movie because I was trying to get in, right? So
I know, I've been there.
it was a blast, and I had progressively done other plays through school. It's always been a thing for me that I've enjoyed. I haven't done anything professionally. I've investigated voice acting. That's kind of why I'm here, but also commercials and films, commercials and TV. So
Awesome.
I'm taking a chance on myself. So
Hey, amen. I might have messed up your name, which I apologize. It's Jean Paul.
it's Jean Paul. Yes, it's French.
Okay, so you're French.
Yes,
Okay,
French.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so and where are you from?
I'm in Annapolis, Maryland.
Okay, all right. And so, yeah, Jean Paul, I'm going to send. Well, I'm just going to ask you to write to me, okay?
Okay.
actingcoachdavid@gmail.com.
Let me just write that.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time.
Sorry. Acting coach.
David@gmail.com.
Okay.
My website is TAMA, the name, the word group. So it's tamagroup.net.
Give me the website. I'm writing too slow.
It's okay. TAMA,
Yeah.
and then the word group, just like it sounds, group, .net.
Got it.
Yeah, check me out and write to me. Seriously, today. Just shoot me a quick message and we'll connect. Seriously, there's something about you. I think it was your voice. And of course, that's first impression. And also the fact that taking a chance on myself. That's huge. And you have experience.
Yeah.
See what I just did? And I did it sincerely. Okay. But I did it. That's called marketing. I connected with another human being. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. But I have, and everybody does. I have what they call life experience and some good experience, if I do say so, in this acting world. Okay. Which you're always learning something new. You never arrive. Okay. If you ever arrive, it's like, okay, what's next? It's like, I want to keep going. Okay? We're eternal creatures. So, yeah. Yeah, John Paul, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So that's how you connect. Okay. And it's exciting. Yesterday, I'll give you an example. Yesterday, one of my newer students, she was on set in a film. Okay. And it was in Florida. And I spoke to her later yesterday. And what happened was she was scheduled at a certain time to be on set. Okay. All of a sudden, yesterday, and she says, David, I'm so glad I got up early. I said, why? Because all of a sudden they needed me 3 hours earlier. And it wasn't across the street. Okay. and it was raining all day. I go, okay, welcome to the family of actors. Everything is creative. Things change all the time. Okay. And you have to be prepared for change. I got a question for some. How many in here like change? Oh, you do you? I'm going to step out and say this. You don't like change. You only like the changes that you want. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It rains and you're on set and 3 hours earlier and you have to go there anyway and go, and everything like that. Okay. And kind of put on a face. So no, change happens whether we want it to or not. It's just we get focused on ourselves so much. I don't want change. I don't want change. Funny thing about change, it changes all the time. The weather changes. I remember seeing Jerry Seinfeld in person on my birthday, 38th birthday, and my nephew took me, and he was funny. Okay, we were up in the front row. My nephew did good by me, and he was saying, "Have you ever said something like this to people? I wonder if the weather's going to change today, you know." And he goes, and then he looks at the audience. He goes, "Of course it is. Weather changes all the time, you know." But the idea is change happens. We have to be prepared for change. How do you prepare for change? You focus on one thing at a time, one room at a time, one social media platform at a time. Okay. If you don't, you're going to be scrambled. Too many things to do at once. And don't compliment yourself that, yeah, David, I'm okay. I multitask. Okay. Multitask is not good for your brain. Your brain wasn't designed.
No, it's not good for my brain.
Who said that?
Marianne.
Oh, hey, Marianne. Why?
Oh, because I'm easily distracted. Very easily distracted. And I think I can multitask, but then it get like jumbled up, like you said.
It does. And you know, everybody's the same as you. Okay. I'm just saying we're susceptible to that. We can cover, and this is medically proven, we can cover pretty well 3 things
Yeah.
at once. Any more than that?
Scramble.
No. Who's that amazing little tyke on your photograph?
Oh, my son, my grandson.
Oh, your grandson. Is
Yeah,
he
I
full
love
of
him.
energy, and is he full of energy and
Yeah. Yes. He's in
Okay.
baseball. I love him.
Oh, sweet. Okay, he's in baseball. He has a bat. Now, when you please keep just a minute. Sorry, just a minute.
I believe that fluidity
Uh-oh.
prepares us for change.
One
We
moment.
must remain fluid.
Okay, one person at a time. If you have a comment right now at this point, please Q&A. Okay, so he has a baseball. A baseball. I'm getting distracted. All right, just a minute. All right. So when you swing the bat, and it takes time to learn, just like anybody else here, I don't care what age you are, but he has to focus and learn how to swing the bat at the moment the baseball is close to it.
Yeah,
Right?
he needs help on that. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It's how you stand. I know a
Yeah.
little bit. It's how you stand. It's where your eyes are going. And also, hey, you know what? I'm afraid that ball is going to hit me instead of the bat. Okay, so you put your bat closer to your face, and of course it's going to hit you. It's just, trajectory. My point is, he has to eliminate those distractions with the help of his grandmother.
Yeah.
So in the same way, honestly, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be straightforward, okay? And this applies to me too. I'm no different than you guys. Distractions happen when we're marketing. Distractions happen out of habit.
Yeah.
We develop, huh?
Yeah. I get distracted out of habit a lot too.
Like, give me an example.
Being late all the time.
Okay.
Cutting it short, living on the edge. Yeah, I do all that.
Okay.
Even though I know I could be there, I wake up 3 hours early, but
So here's the biggest
But I'm
thing.
getting better.
Okay. So what means the most to you? We're deviating back to acting, and acting is life is acting. But where would you love to be in the next 6 months in your acting career? Because you're here for a reason.
At least to be an extra or something.
Okay. What's preventing you from being an extra or background artist in a film?
40 hours working. I'm almost retired, so I'm looking for something different.
Okay, you're looking. Now, how bad do you want it?
I do. That's why I'm on these Zooms, because other places want $2,000. So
Right. No. Don't think in terms of money. Okay. Now you work 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
So when is typically your day off? Your days off?
Always changing. I've been asking for Saturdays because I have a lot of seniority. So I
Okay.
get Saturdays and Sundays. I like to work Sundays because it's a little extra, but
Where do you live?
I live in Santa Rosa, north of San Francisco.
Oh, okay. We live in Oceanside. All right.
Nice.
So here's the thing. I'm assessing what you said.
I've only done one photo shoot, so I'm just starting. I'm like super green, super
Okay. So wait, stop. You hit
green.
on something. How did you find the time to do a photo shoot? That takes some time and preparation.
Oh yeah, I did plan it like a week ahead.
Oh, so you can put those blinders on.
Yeah.
See, so you have the power to do this.
Yeah, but a lot of the Zooms I can't attend because they're on different time zone. This
I
one,
understand.
yeah.
I get that, but let's go back to the photo shoot. What
Yeah.
did you have to do to go to the photo shoot?
Oh, it wasn't that hard. It was a friend. She booked the site and I met her there. It was pretty easy actually.
How
It was
long?
local.
How long was the photo shoot?
It was an hour.
How long was the drive?
Oh, 5 minutes, 10
Okay.
minutes.
All right. The point is, could you or could you have not found something else to do in that allotment of time?
Oh yeah, I could have.
But you put it first. And therefore, anything that we put first, I saw this once on a church sign. We always have time for who or what we put first.
Right.
And I start, that is so simple and yet profound. Okay. So here's what you do. I'm going to give you something to do, and you can write to me too, if actingcoachdavid@gmail.com.
I will.
Here's what you can do today. Today is Saturday. You're not working.
No.
Good. Saturday off. Here's what you do when we're done here, okay? Because TMI has a way of stealing away, okay? Like that old song, okay? Steal away. Okay? Focus on going on Facebook. If you write to me, I'll help you out. But go on Facebook.
Yeah, I already went today.
Okay. What did you do? What did you do?
I posted one picture. That was it. I didn't try to stay on there and get down the rabbit hole. I just posted a picture and that was it.
Get down the rabbit hole. You just summed up social media.
Yep, pretty much.
Down a rabbit hole.
Pretty much.
Down a rabbit hole. Think about this. There's no light there. It's dark. You don't know where you're going.
Very.
Okay. You know, I don't know how rabbits do it, but I'm not a rabbit. All right.
Or it was Gulper.
So go on
Can
Facebook.
rabbits see in the dark?
What's that, Blake?
Can rabbits see in the dark?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to look.
Probably.
Well, they eat a lot of carrot.
They probably have a better chance than we do. But
Yeah.
but Marianne, I want you to go on Facebook. I want you to go under specifically on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Time yourself though. No
Yeah.
more. Most of us don't. You go on there and you look up specific pages because there's pages for everything.
Yeah.
Even like full moon or whatever.
Yeah.
So you go on there and look under San Francisco auditions. Play around with it. It's easy. They make it third grade, okay? Because they want to keep you there on
Yeah,
Facebook.
but they always want to charge you for the next level, the next, like, we're going to give you this information if you pay this much.
They do?
Yeah. A lot
I've
of
never
them.
paid.
$39 a month.
Are you talking about Facebook?
Oh, no. Just like that's what would come up was the advertisements for those places.
Oh, advertisement. No. Go on the little bar, the search bar. And this goes for everybody. Okay, everybody's included. I'm just picking on different people. And
Yeah.
Marianne's picking on me, so she's challenging me today. So go on there and put in San Francisco film auditions.
Okay.
Do you have a university near you?
There's something there's a university in San Francisco, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Sonoma State, that's like 30 minutes away.
Okay. If they have anything to do with film, with acting, filmmakers and stuff, I guarantee you 99%, if you contact them, just make it short. Call them up. Today's Saturday, they're probably closed, but call them up. Don't send an email. It takes longer. Just call them up and say, I'm an actress. And I was wondering if your graduate students are in need of actors for their projects. Because the graduate students, I've done this in New York City, the graduate students need their thesis. They need it done.
Mhm.
Why? Because they're going to graduate, they want credit, and they are going to, more than likely, attempt to get jobs at Universal Studios, at Sony Pictures, whatever.
Mhm.
Guess what? If you connect with them and you become a part of their student projects or project, and you make a point to talk to them and connect with them and be a little chummy, they're going to remember you.
Okay.
And then good relationships take time to develop. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Going to Arby's through the drive-through is not a relationship. Hey, I just want to know personally, how are you doing today? Fine. Would you like fries too? No.
How's the month in India?
Seek out good relationships. Okay. Quality relationships that will feed a good soil. I'm going to go back to that. Yeah, seek out the good soil. Okay. I'll tell you what, it will bear fruit, but you got to make the time. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. You have the time to get headshots. That's an investment.
I got that.
That's so important. Okay. So much more important than what you realize, because people, they respond to a photograph. I'm just being simple, and don't lean on selfies. Okay. Selfies.
So you have to have an actual in your hand comp card, because I only have online, but it's good
you
to
can
have.
print it out.
Yeah, I
Need.
need to do that, but it
Yeah.
has to be a certain
Here.
inches, so big, like exactly dimensions have to be exact. That's what I thought.
Here's something I can give you. Okay. I have if you're familiar, anybody here familiar with dot card? It's a dot
Yeah.
card. Okay.
No.
So
Can you only get that in the U.S.?
what?
I don't have
Can
one.
you only get the dot card in the U.S.? I'm in Canada, Nova Scotia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Oh.
But there are different ways of connecting, but let me finish this. The dot card has a little code in the back, okay, and I've found out that it's a lot better than having a paper. You order 500 cards.
Oh, it's a com card on a credit card.
It's not a credit card. Dot card is not a credit card.
I mean,
you
it
write
looks
to
like
me,
one.
I'll send you the link. What it is basically, and it's easier than breathing, actually.
It's like a
You
license.
order it. It's a one-time fee of $20, maybe $30. You
Uh-huh.
get it, and what you do, you upload your contacts, your social media,
Okay.
your web, whatever you got,
Everything.
and then you get in conversation with people. And you say, "Hey, I was wondering, could you connect with me?" Boom, and they have their phone. Who doesn't? Okay, and they don't take a picture. They scan it.
Oh.
Your information comes up,
I need
and
that.
you have a new friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I need that.
There's ways, about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod, this is Freya. You can go on Amazon and you can get the dot or the bling. I use the bling card, and it works wonders because I scan their information, they scan my information.
Bling. Same thing.
BLING?
It's BLINQ.
NQ. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, thank you. I'd never heard of that one.
BLINQ.
Ways of cutting corners.
Okay.
And here's the biggest thing I can tell everybody today. We're talking about marketing, which is true. Talking about marketing is actually effective marketing. It's focusing on one thing. And it's going to take some time because your brain wants to go, yeah, but I want to look over here too. No, that's later. Little boy, little girl. We're all that inside. And you go like this, focus on this. And after this, we're going to focus on this. But not until we finish this. Okay. Right? Okay. So you got to control your wandering eyes and ears. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the biggest thing I can tell everybody. And I guarantee you, sometimes do it. And most of the time you don't. Hello. I raise my hand. Is this. Watch me close and repeat after me. And even after we hang up, watch. Do that about 3 times. You can even do it right now. You're alive,
I'm
right?
doing it.
That feeds your heart and brain. Love, love. They love oxygen. Your body loves it. Slows your metabolism down, gives you clarity of mind. If you're like me and my wife, we go to the gym, you relax, and you recenter yourself. And the TMI goes out the window, at least for a little while. There's certain things you just don't need to know and focus on. Okay? Don't go on Facebook. Don't go on social media with the intent of, and subconsciously we do this, kind of like a sparrow. You know how a sparrow's head moves? Okay? All right. That's good if you're a sparrow. You're not a sparrow.
You're so
Okay?
funny.
You, thank you. You focus on one thing at a time, and you have one room at a time. That's why I said to Stephanie,
Keep
about her
telling me that. Mm-hmm.
well, you have to do it. Here's the thing. TMI is too much information, right?
Too much information. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is to everybody. I see Q&As. I'll get to it in a minute. But there is something else. NEA.
What? Not enough.
Very good. What's the A for?
I don't know.
Action.
Oh, not enough action, right?
Too much
I was just
information.
about to say that, but my mic didn't come on fast enough.
There you go, Kai. We got a lot of too much information. Oh no. Well, what are you doing with it? Here's the key that connects the two and gives you peace of mind. You learned something today. Now, instead of it sitting in your brain, piling up, do something. In other words, physically move your body and breathe. Go for that walk. Connect with one. And it's going to be a lot more satisfying connecting, by the way, and marketing yourself in one full week platform and then move to the next. You're going to have what they call self-control. You're going to have more confidence. And your brain is going to say, thank you so much. Okay? Because you're going to be focused on one thing at a time. You're going to have more peace, more clarity, and you're going to see more results. I guarantee you're going to see more results. Guarantee. Okay? And also, like I said, so part of social media is your 99 account. Look on the history, see what's available, see if you fit a certain role physically. That's what they look at, by the way, before you open your mouth. Do you fit that role? Do I fit Arnold Schwarzenegger? No, I don't think so. Okay.
I noticed a lot of rules for theater down there in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again, Blake.
I noticed a lot of rules for theater auditions.
Okay. All right. Now,
but I want to do film now.
I want to do commercial.
Okay. So here, okay, see what you guys are doing right now? What you guys are doing? Identify what you're doing. I love theater myself. I also love film. I love voiceover. Okay. However, what do I love best? It's a hard call, but I'm going to have to direct my emotions and say theater. Okay. I'll do film. I love film too. It's what drives me. Okay. But you want to do commercials. It's very specific. Okay. You just directed your marketing. So what do you do with that? Well, you connect with, and I teach all sorts of things. Okay. And one of them is commercial voiceovers and character voiceovers and film. And, but the idea is what I'm getting at is that you are focusing on, GPS yourself. Going to focus on going for commercials.
Mm-hmm.
If something else comes up, consider taking it.
Yeah.
Might be a detour towards your main goal. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
GPS it.
Yeah.
But build that confidence. I'm going to be in a commercial. I'm going to be in a commercial. What's his name? Everybody knows his name, and I can't remember his real name. Oh, yeah, I did. Jason Alexander.
You can have this.
Stanza. Okay.
I have another one.
John Goodman.
Too much.
Those two people, they started out in commercials. They did commercials. There's one commercial with Jason Alexander, little guy with a lot of spunk. He did a McDonald's commercial, and he was dancing down the street with a bunch of people following him. Okay. How does anyone get anywhere effectively in the shortest amount of time to the quality of their life. They GPS themselves. Okay. So today, when you go out amongst living people, physical, I'm talking about, connect with people. I don't care whether it's at a store, at a beach, at a park, wherever. Here's the thing, okay? Social media online makes us a little timid, because I don't want to say hello because they might not like me. Okay? Well, if you go outside of the screen and put your phone down and really genuinely connect with people,
Uh-huh.
whether they're in the business or not, inevitably you might say, hey, what do you do? Oh, what do you do? I'm an actor. You're an actor, right? You start connecting with people with a face you can touch. Don't reach out and go like this unless you know them. But you connect with people, and then you walk away thinking more confident. Wow, I can talk to people. I remember that, instead of this, okay, all the time. I'm not knocking it, but you got to balance out the marketing, okay? You're not a floating head like,
Max Headwell.
It makes sense. Now, what I'm going to do here,
Headroom.
I'm going to look at all these.
If I can say one thing,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think introducing yourself is when you get the question is, what do you do? Own it and say, I'm an actor, right?
Right.
As you gain experience, I'm an actor. I didn't do this job. I didn't do that job. I am an actor, because that then opens the avenue for them to say, oh, I know a couple people,
Okay. Yeah, that's see, Jean Paul, you're digging deeper. I like that. You dig deeper.
Yeah.
That's very good.
There's a thing that I've come upon in another program that is like developing your elevator pitch.
So, I haven't heard that in years.
So in a respect, you like how you said, you have put your forethought into it, but you got your elevator pitch so that no matter who it is that you approach, even if it's somebody on the street, you just kind of go right into elevator pitch, who you are, what you do, what you're about, what you want.
So it's like learning a script, right?
Yeah, in a sense.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Exactly
Speaking of which, Philip, and I'll definitely get to these questions in a minute. Philip, you're a drummer, yes?
Yes.
How did I know that?
Now, what was that again?
How did I know you're a drummer?
Oh, well, probably from my profile picture.
Exactly. Do you have, see, this is connecting. You see this? Marketing all the time, marketing yourself all the time by speaking. Do you have drumming? Do you have drumming? Do you have musician on your resume?
Yes, that's one of my many talents.
Okay. Yeah.
Major.
In a healthy way, flaunt it. Whatever you're good at under special skills, put drummer, put ballerina, put ballet dancer, put whatever, jazz dance. I don't care what it is, but make sure you do it well.
In horseback riding.
What's that?
I put down experience in horseback riding.
Okay, horseback riding. Not everybody can do that. So that is excellent,
Like activities, wakeboarding, snowboarding, snow skiing, all that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. Assess yourself, whatever you do that you love to do, assess yourself and say, am I rusty or am I capable of showing up on the spot and get on a surfboard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have to keep up with that, and that means read GPS. Today, I'm going to focus on playing my guitar, my drums. I'm going to focus on riding my bicycle or whatever you're doing, right? Because we tend to get a little oil can, not much, because you need to brush up your Shakespeare, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kai Brown says, I was talking about being outside as general public when you think there's nobody around. Yeah. Make yourself known. That's the best thing I can tell you. Julie says, this is good. do other celebrities take offense if you coldly reach out to them on their social media or websites? No, because that's why they're there. They're working on their social media presence. Okay, if you happen to be there. Okay, what you do, you say, hello, I really liked you in. Okay, and if they don't, you can't offend a person you don't know unless you're blatantly say, you suck. Okay, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that.
Sometimes,
bad.
sometimes that's a compliment, depending on what type of music you're playing.
Okay, but tread lightly. You don't want to make enemies. Okay, all right. So just compliment them. Here's another thing: go to live events such as a mixer. For actors, actresses, entertainers. Go to a theater. Go to the theater, right, and talk to the actors afterwards if you have the privilege of doing so. Meet people in the audience. Talk to them. Because that's an opportunity to really connect with people that know more than you. How should a talent react if someone tries to ruin your reputation for networking? Oh, well, block them. if they're that involved in using all their precious energy to waste time on trying to bash people, you don't really need those people.
Disguise yourself.
You have what, Blake?
Disguise yourself.
Yeah.
Change your hair. Change your hair.
You have listen. There's a book out. There's a book out. It has to do with the five people in your life. I can't remember it. But basically, the first 5 people in your life are the most that you associate with the most will influence your decisions. Okay. You don't need, what happened to the person with 5,000 friends on Facebook? Nothing. Okay. Focus on the choice.
I love you.
Okay. You don't go into a restaurant and sit
I
down.
give you your food.
You don't go into
your food.
What?
Okay. One moment, please. You don't
Sorry,
go
that
to a
was me. I
restaurant.
apologize.
Okay. Try this again. You don't go into a restaurant and order everything on the menu. They would look at you funny. Okay. Go in there and order. What do you want to order today? What do you want to produce in your life that you understand that's going to benefit you? I'm going through these. And you can write to me, actingcoachdavid@gmail.com again, because I know I'm not going to hit all these questions and comments, but some of them. Frida, starting rehearsal next week on stage for the first time in my life. Excellent, Frida. That is totally awesome. I give you a virtual high five. No, that's great. I love it. You're gonna love it. And if you want to write to me, you can. I've been in numerous, I don't know how many stage plays. Yeah, you're gonna learn a lot. Okay, you're gonna go a lot. Leslie Carpenter, do you have any tips on memorizing lines? Yes, I do. If you write to me, I'll tell you. Okay. What's this? Maurice, is it too much to hand out business cards? I think I addressed that. If you want to hand out, but go get an electronic one. It's just easier and you connect them quicker. John Thero, is this webinar supposed to help actors who are new to the industry, like SAG, actors since 1999? If that's what you want, you have
to. Tiero, my last name's not Thiero, but silent H. But anyway, what I was asking was, is this productive for somebody who's been acting since the early 80s and late 90s?
Oh, absolutely. Because actors, good question. Actors, put it this way. I'm gonna use a name. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, he's been acting since he was 7. Okay, he still insists. I've seen just honest interviews. He says he needs coaching because he gets rusty. So as you see, this industry develops very fast. Okay, people are making decisions right now, not just in LA, but across the world. Okay, and they're changing the face of SAG. They're changing the face of what's acceptable and what's not. Okay, And so you connect with the right people and you will grow exponentially. Okay. So be open to learn. And then if you don't like something, then you switch to a different acting technique. You switch to this or switch to that. You know, ultimately, you're an entrepreneur. Okay. And there are people out there, me too, that know more than I do. And I'm just hungry. I'm hungry to learn.
No, I got you. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not hungry. I'm just saying sometimes the expense can put off. Like if, for instance, you pay for this 9 webinars, etc., to join you guys, etc., and upload your photos and reels, etc., things that you've been doing in the industry for years. I mean, every SAG actor has paid their dues every 6 months for 25 years. If
Right.
you've been, and whether or not to pay you guys in addition to already paying dues, like the industry says, is like our dues are millions.
Right. So, there's three things. Let me address this in the little time we have, but I get you. There are three things in life that everybody has: time, energy, and money. Money can be replaced as long as you do something for it,
Right.
Energy and time are limited, totally limited. So what you have to do, you narrow the field in what exactly do you want for today? Okay. I'm just being real with you. What do you want for today? How am I benefiting from this relationship or that relationship? And then you make a strategic move, either here, or stay in the middle. Okay. That is acting and singing, everything involved in, the entertainment industry is highly personal. Doesn't mean you shouldn't express yourself but it does mean it's as big as a color scheme. You have to decide what's right for me, and that the only way you can do that is to collect information, choose who you listen to, who you talk to, and delineate towards different areas. Okay, I joke, but it takes about 80 to 100 years to get this stuff, and then you're good. Okay, so you have to be dedicated to yourself first, and that way you surround yourself with what is beneficial for you. I can't make that decision for you, but I know I've been with 99 since 2013, and as a coach, and I've always gotten a lot of benefits from it, and met great people like you, and I've learned a lot, and it's done me well. Now listen, there's a lot of cool people here, and I love you all. It's like you charged my whole day. All right. So listen, actingcoachdavid@gmail.com, write to me. Okay.
Oh, I will.
I've been working. Thank you. I've been working on a book. I've been a little distracted. It's going to be published June 10th, I believe. And I'll send you that too.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's taken me 18 years.
What's your book about?
I'll tell you if you write to me. It's too
okay. Okay.
Because that's okay. So thank you. So I'm going to let you guys go. Do something today to further your life. Take your TMI and put it into NEA, not enough action. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to let you go.
Thank you
again.
Thanks again,
Good to
David. I
meet you.
appreciate your answers.
David, love you too.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Bye,
Appreciate
guys.
you.
Have a
Bye.
good weekend. Stay productive. Bye bye.
Have a